husband cheated on me with his coworker and hosted an engagement party on the day of our anniversary. He sent me photos of the party saying he won in life, but he forgot to crop someone important out of the picture, and now he's begging me not to ruin his career and to forgive him. We were married for 3 years when Marcus left me for his 24-year-old assistant Becca. He told me on a Thursday night in March, right after I'd made his favorite pasta. I've been seeing someone else for 9 months, he said, not even looking up from his phone. I'm moving out this weekend. I was blindsided. We just booked a vacation to Greece for our anniversary. I'd been looking at houses with bigger yards. I thought we were happy. The divorce took 8 months and cost me $12,000 in legal fees, but it was worth it. I got the house we'd bought together, the 2022 Honda Accord, and $78,000 in settlement. Marcus fought me on everything, especially the house. When the judge ruled in my favor, he actually stood up and said, "This is bullshit." His lawyer had to pull him back down. After it was finalized, I blocked him on everything. Phone, email, Instagram, even Venmo. I told our mutual friends I didn't want updates about him. I knew he'd moved in with Becca immediately. I knew they were playing house in some downtown loft. I didn't care. I was done. For months, I focused on myself. I repainted the living room gray, adopted a cat named Moose, and started going to therapy on Wednesdays. I was actually doing okay. Then last Tuesday happened. It would have been our 4th anniversary. I woke up sad, but figured I'd get through it like I'd gotten through every other hard day. I made coffee, fed Moose, and checked my email. There was a message from an address I didn't recognize. When I opened it, I saw it was from Marcus's personal Gmail. Subject line, "Happy Anniversary." My hands started shaking before I even read it. The email had 6 photos attached, all from an engagement party. String lights, champagne towers, a custom cake that said M+E forever. And in every single photo, Marcus and Becca looked disgustingly happy. Then I read his message. "It's been almost a year since we split, and I just wanted to reach out on this special day. You might have won the divorce and gotten your way with everything, but I won it life. Look at these photos and see what real love actually looks like. Becca makes me happier than you ever could. Thanks for letting me go so I could find my person. Enjoy the house. Hope it keeps you company." I sat there staring at my laptop, furious and heartbroken at the same time. He'd remembered our anniversary just to rub his new life in my face. It was cruel in a way I didn't think he was capable of. I was about to close the email and block the address when something in the 3rd photo caught my eye. In the background, partially hidden behind a decorative lamp, was a man in a gray suit holding a champagne flute. He looked familiar. I zoomed in. My stomach dropped. It was Robert Chen. Robert Chen, the venture capitalist my cousin Sarah works for at Apex Ventures. I'd met him exactly once, 2 years ago at Sarah's company Christmas party. He'd talked to me for maybe 5 minutes about his daughter's college applications. Why the hell was he at Marcus's engagement party? I immediately called Sarah. She picked up on the 2nd ring. "Hey, what's up? Quick question. Does the name Marcus Holloway mean anything to you?" She paused. "Yeah, actually. He's been pitching Robert for the past 6 months. Some AI-powered logistics platform." "Why?" "That's my ex-husband." "Wait, what? Marcus is your ex?" She sounded genuinely shocked. "Oh my god. Robert's about to sign a $2.3 million investment deal with him next week. They've been in final negotiations for a month." My heart started racing. "Sarah, I need you to do me a favor. Can you send me Apex's ethics and investment policies?" Sure. Can I ask why?" "Trust me." 10 minutes later, the PDF hit my inbox. I scrolled through 43 pages of legal jargon until I found section 4. 7. Investment partners will not engage with individuals who have documented histories of workplace misconduct, ethical violations, or infidelity with subordinates that could damage firm reputation or create liability concerns. Becca had been Marcus's direct report. He was her supervisor when they started sleeping together. I took screenshots of everything. Marcus's email, the photos, the timestamps. Then I wrote a very polite message to Robert Chen, explaining that the man he was about to invest $2.3 million in had conducted a 9-month affair with his 24-year-old subordinate while married and thought it was appropriate to brag about it in writing. I attached all the evidence and hit send. 40 minutes later, my phone rang. Unknown number. I answered. "Please." It was Marcus, and he was crying. "Please don't do this. You'll destroy everything I built. That investment is my entire future. The company can't survive without it." I let him talk, let him beg, let him explain how sorry he was, how he'd made a mistake sending that email, how he was just trying to move on. When he finally stopped, I said exactly what he'd written to me. I won. Then I hung up and blocked the number. Sarah texted me 3 hours later. "Robert pulled out of the deal. What did you send him?" I didn't reply. I just sat on my couch petting Moose, feeling lighter than I had in months.